What's going on, you guys? We made it all the way out here to Colorado Springs to the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. Today we're gonna see some fun animals, maybe some giraffes as the logo says, and we'll see what else we got. There is a hidden animal here that I really wanna see that's only at 2 zoos in the US. I'm excited. You ready? Let's go. When you first enter the zoo, you'll find Quarters for Conservation, which is an initiative to enhance wildlife conservation efforts all over the globe. I do believe they distribute their funds evenly. I wanted all the black-footed ferrets. All right, you guys, so we're up on the chairlift right now, going up to the top of the zoo, I guess. I legit haven't been on a lift since, snowboards, like ski lift. And that was years ago, and I won't lie, we're a little high and I'm a little frightened. I'm afraid of heights, and this is definitely pushing the limits there. So don't look down, like that movie, Don't Look Up, but don't look down. Never look down, ever. Terrifying. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature they have here in the zoo to like give a different perspective and experience, like overhead of the zoo. Like we just went over mountain goats, like we went over animal exhibits. And so I imagine those guys had to get used to it, right? Because it's like all of a sudden people are flying over your head. But they seemed unfazed, and this happens all day, every day, unless it's a windy day, which is supposed to be windy today. So I'm just kidding. We're good. We made it to the top of the zoo, and there was this beautiful view of Colorado Springs off in the distance. And when we got to the top, I noticed there was a special rock wall. We'll see. Oh, I can't do this. Nope. Nope. That's as far as I can go. Shout out to any rock wall climbers or just rock climbers in general. That stuff is really tough. So that was about it up there, so we decided to head down. And it's extremely, yeah. People are real excited right now, as you can hear. We're really pumped to be here. I am terrified of heights, you guys. And I'm talking about high. We are high. This is high. And you hear the wind? And we're on this lift. I got a hat on. It's windy, and we're high. And we're on a lift. And we can't get down, and it's windy. You understand what I'm getting at here? All right, great. You rolling? Okay. You guys, I am low-key actually scared because the wind has picked up and I am talking to myself. I'm talking to the camera right now to distract me from this height. I have a tear in my eye. I think it's because of the wind. Sure, it's because of the wind. I am a little frightened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little scared. just a smidge. The things we do for video, yeah, content. All right, we're good. We made it down, you guys, and we didn't die. Look at that. The first animals you see in the zoo are the giraffes. And what better animal to see than a big herd of giraffes? They were so adorable. Okay, you guys, we're at a small little example of what a giraffe size would be. Full-grown giraffes can be between 17 to 18 feet as far as males go. Females usually are about 13 feet. But this, I can't actually tell how tall that is, but it looks pretty close to about a female, full-grown female size. And I'm enjoying it. So this is the African Rift Valley exhibit. It features a bunch of different savanna animals, lions, giraffes, Red River hogs, and one of the coolest features is when you first walk in, you're on this elevated boardwalk to be face to face with giraffes, just like this guy. And you're able to feed them lettuce. They have this little booth where you can purchase lettuce pieces and feed these giraffes with their really extremely long tongues. One of my favorite facts about them is that they can stick their tongue 12 inches outside of their mouth. Oh look, Red River hogs. So here we have an okapi. It's right over here next to the giraffes because they are the only living relative of the giraffe in the family Giraffidae. Look at that. They look like a giraffe mixed with a zebra, right? Like the back end. but they're actually known as the forest giraffe. They live in the dense forest of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Look at them, beautiful. We were very curious as to what this lion could be looking at, and then we reached up to the top. He has a full view of Colorado Springs. That's amazing. Okay, you guys, so here we have some zebras right here in this exhibit behind me. And as you can see, they're eating from what's called a slow feeder to basically act as enrichment to help them slow down while they're eating and work a little bit to get their food out. Just a little bit to slow them down a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. Okay, so this was pretty cool to watch. Here we have some African elephants. They're using their trunks to pick up these, I believe they're little alfalfa pellets or little hay cubes. I couldn't really see what they were, but they have the ability to use the tips of their trunks to pick up little things off the ground. They're so dexterous with that little itty bitty appendage of their trunk. And right next door, there was the black rhino, and they actually have a daily encounter where you can actually feed the rhino. Look at that cute lip. They have a little prehensile upper lip that's able to grab in branches or leaves. The next stop on our journey is the Australia Walkabout. So this is the Australia Walkabout section where people can just walk around wallabies. And the wallabies are just kind of just roaming on their own, in and out of people if they want to, but they usually tend to stay in the grassy areas. There's also a budgie section where you can go inside and feed some birds. So these are redneck wallabies, and they are in the macropod family, which includes marsupials like kangaroos. Macropod means Bigfoot. On to the reptiles, one of my favorite sections of any zoo. And these are some American alligators, which are really cool. I always love going and checking out the reptiles because they get overlooked also. They need love too. Go show them some love, you guys. Okay, so this is a leopard gecko, but if you look, which one is the head? Take a look. All right, now the one on the head is actually right here to the left. See, you can see the little eye slits. Now that is a form of mimicry to help trick predators from attacking them. Now if they do attack, they will attack their tail, and that will help their other half get away because the tails can separate. So look at this giant gecko here, a New Caledonia giant gecko. So if you look at it, if this guy was hanging out on like a mossy tree branch, you probably wouldn't see it. They have the ability to cling to branches and almost look invisible. Look at this guy. So the cool thing about these chameleons is that they can individually move each eyeball. Look at those eyes move around. And they can analyze what is around them almost in 360 degrees. Another cool thing is they can see in a different spectrum than humans can. So this is an Amur tiger, used to be known as Siberian tigers. There actually was a name classification change because of the region they're found in. They were pushed out of Siberia range and more in the Amur forest region now. They are the largest tiger species in the world. This is a mountain lion. I bet some of you guys are like, wait a minute, that's a cougar or a puma. Did you know mountain lions, pumas, and cougars are all the same cat? Mountain lions actually hold the record for having the most names with 40 different nicknames. Some of the common names are puma, cougar, panther, catamount, painter, mountain screamer, Mexican lion, red lion, ghost cat, American lion, and plenty more. Scientists actually prefer to call them pumas because their scientific name is puma concolor. This change with their nicknames depends on what region you find them in, and many different people have different names for them. They're all the same beautiful cat though. So one of the most interesting things about porcupines is that they can climb trees, which a lot of people didn't know. Like these guys behind me, North American porcupines, they are really adept at hanging out and relaxing in the trees. Unfortunately, they aren't the best climbers, but once they get the good grip in, they know how to stay up there and just hang out and be in safety.